Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to cover a few optimization techniques that, if you work on them, are really going to help you skyrocket your Google Ads campaign success in 2022 and beyond. Technique number one, it's very simple. It doesn't require you to understand a lot of rules or techniques. It's just a matter of knowing it, right? And that is attribution models for conversions. So when you set up a conversion for your campaign, whether it's for an e-commerce website or it's just a lead generation campaign, when you get to this stage where you are asked to choose an attribution model, there are different options in here you can choose. If your campaign is new and the data-driven, that's the recommended attribution model, if this one is not available in your case, the second best option you're going to have to choose is the linear option. The linear option, as it says, it distributes the credit for conversion equally across all clicks on the path. So basically, Google's algorithm, its machine learning, looks at the entire history of how a user journey goes, starting from the first interaction, then what's happening in the middle. A user is going through some other touch points. So for example, referrals, organic searches, etc. So based on the entire user journey, that insight, it's going to optimize the timing, the schedule, and other factors to show the ad that's going to be the most relevant, and from a conversion standpoint, it's going to be the most appealing ad to that certain user at that certain time of the day, to ensure that user converts into a customer or into a lead. So this option should be selected by all means. If you have the data-driven option available, if it's not available, the second best option is the linear option. Even if your campaign is at the very infancy stage, you're going to have to choose this one. Tip number two. Google has recently introduced a new campaign type. It's called performance mix. So when you go to the new campaign and choose one of these goals, let's say sales, and continue, you're going to see this option here, performance mix, right? And it says reach audiences across all of Google with a single campaign. So with performance mix, you're gonna be able to reach out to your targeted audience, not only in Google searches, but across other properties, including YouTube, Gmail, on Google Map, and probably within Google News feed as well. So there's a lot of different places you can target your potential customers using this Performance Max campaign. But Performance Max campaign, generally speaking, doesn't perform really well when you don't have a lot of data within the account already. So if you have been running these other types of campaigns, so for example, the standard search campaign, mainly speaking, for quite some time, then only it's the best option to also try Performance Max campaign, because now Google, based on users' previous interaction with your ads, or based on its insight around in-market segment audiences, similar audiences, and audiences that have a better chance of conversions on a website like yours. Now Google is going to take that input from these other campaigns and use this new form of campaign in a way that's going to be really effective in your case. So this campaign is a must when you have other campaigns that have been running for some time and you have data available within those campaigns for Google to use it and give you the best results through the Performance Max campaign. As a case in point, if I may show you a sample campaign. So this one, it has been removed from here because we are now targeting this Performance Max campaign within another account. All right, so we have moved all our campaigns to another account and we are running all of those campaigns there. And the Performance Max campaign has also been moved. So it has been removed from here, but you can take a look at the performance, at the cost of 921 in the time period from May 1 till May 31st in the time window of 30 days. The campaign spent $921 and their return on investment is so massive, right? It's not 10 times, it's even more. It's almost 1,500, 1,700% return on investment, which is really, really great. So you can see, you can also compare these other campaigns, although they're performing quite well as well. So for example, this one at the cost of 1,000, the ROI is almost 12,000. All right, so that's like 12x ROI, return on investment. These other campaigns as well, but this one is by far the best campaign as far as the key performance indicators are concerned. Tip number 3, and this one is going to be related to YouTube campaign. So if you have a YouTube campaign going, generally people tend to follow what Google recommends, right? So when it comes to, let's say, a YouTube campaign, in the content section, you have a few options here. So you have the option to add topics based on the types of audiences that you want to target and their interests. So you can have the option to choose different topics from the given list. So for example, you're going to have to choose your campaign. And if you go through this list, there's a lot of different topics under, different themes and sub-themes. So you do have the option to choose them. You can even type in something like, let's say, family wellness. So if you search your keyword, if it's going to be showing somewhere here, you can pick it from here. Otherwise, you can go through this list and maybe if you feel that your business has something to do with home and garden, you might find something here that you can select and save. So that is an option you can choose under the topics. But generally, and in my own experience, choosing a topic kind of restricts the reach of your ad. So it's not the best option. You might try in your specific situation. I'm not saying it's a rule of thumb not to choose it. Sometimes it performs. Other times it kind of restricts your ad from reaching out to a more wider range of audiences. So in my personal experience, I wouldn't recommend choosing topics, but I would really recommend choosing specific keywords that are going to be related to the product or the service that you are trying to market on your website. If you follow Google's recommendation, it says video campaigns that drive conversions usually perform better without keyword, but that is really not the case when you really test out these campaigns using keywords and without using keywords. There is a very clear difference between the performance of the two. So the campaign with keywords included in it is performing a lot better than the campaign that doesn't include these keywords, because when you don't include keywords, your ad is going to be shown to a lot of people who aren't really necessarily your potential customers. So there's a lot of junk traffic there, and it's like costing you money unnecessarily. Every impression you're getting is costing you something. And when people click on it, and even if they end up visiting your website, they are not going to convert because they were not searching for any of these keywords in the first place. So if you are including keywords, that's going to be really effective. If I may show you, for example, let's say all the campaigns, go to the video campaigns, go to the campaign section, and let me show you all the enabled and paused campaign to kind of give you a comparison of what these campaigns have been bringing in. So as you can see, these campaigns have been launched just a week or 2 weeks ago. As you can see here as well, from May 13 till, let's say, May 31. Let's choose the time range, and let's take a look at the cost. So these two campaigns are exactly the same. The landing page is the same. The ads are the same. All the other settings and configurations are the same. But the only difference between these two campaigns is, in this campaign, I tried not including keywords, just removing all the keywords and kind of allowing Google to show my ads to whoever it feels are going to be the best audience for this ad. So this does not include keywords. This one includes keywords, and you can clearly see we got 8 conversions in the last 2 weeks or so from this campaign at the cost of $13 per conversion, while this one has given us only 1 conversion at the cost of $47. This isn't just this campaign. If I may show you yet another campaign, probably this one, I have other campaigns as well with video campaigns, and having the same problem whenever I include keywords. So for example, here, let me choose the video campaign and pause and enable one. I have paused this one as well, because again, in the case of this client, adding keywords didn't work. As you can see here, the same time window from May 13 till May 31st, we got only 2 conversions from this campaign. There is no difference between these 2 campaigns as far as the ads and bidding strategy and other settings are concerned. The only difference is this one includes keyword and this one doesn't include keyword. As a result, the traffic or the clicks or the impressions it got weren't quite relevant, and that led to this higher cost per conversion, the cost of $43. We only got 2 conversions. So as you can see, this is quite high compared to the other campaign where the cost per conversion is low and the number of conversions are a lot higher compared to this campaign. So as I demonstrated here, it's a better strategy not to include keywords in the case of video campaigns. All right, so these were just a few tips I wanted to share with you. Moving forward, I will come up with some more tutorials around Google Ads optimization, and I'm sure if you work on them, you are definitely going to see a lot of improvement around key performance indicators like conversions, lower cost per conversions, quality score, and other factors. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, I would really recommend you do subscribe to this channel, because the videos I'm sharing on this platform are going to be really helpful if you are someone who is concerned with Google Ads and digital marketing and search engine marketing in general. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.